Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Salami, and today we're checking out the First Descent. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this game. It was in beta a few weeks ago. As you can see, we're on Proton and Hotfix here. I'm sure that'll change by release. This game's kind of neat. It gives me like Destiny / Warframe vibes. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I kind of like it. It got a bit of poo-poo. I feel like the internet's a bit split on this game. I think it's going to really come down to monetization on this one. Honestly, it could go either way. Fingers crossed they don't destroy it with monetization, but that's honestly, we're definitely going to find out. As you can see, we get the notice, gameplay is unavailable. Please check your minimum requirements. But Steam Deck here is pulling it out. And you'll see me, basically for this video, this is for you guys. Basically, I just play around with tons of different settings and you guys can see what one you like the most in terms of fidelity. Personally, I prefer the Intel upscaling method over FSR. That's just a personal thing, but you guys, you tell me how you prefer to have your games upscaled, or if you don't bother and you just do native. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think of the upscaling techniques that games have at the moment. You can see it's loading up not too bad, and it's definitely playable on Steam Deck. I don't know about you guys, but I'm noticing a few games now definitely the new RoboCop video. I'm gonna have RoboCop video coming out soon, and that's also the same, where games, they're playable on deck, but they're definitely struggling a wee bit at the moment. I'm hoping with the big update to SteamOS 3.5, whenever that drops, will definitely give us a little bit more headroom in terms of performance. As you can see here, we're sitting around 25 to 27. You've also got to remember that we're recording directly off the Steam Deck, so we're losing probably 1 to 2 frames of process for me recording it, because I don't have an external recording device. But he looks alright. He's a little bit fuzzy around the edges, but he looks okay. And as you noticed before in the options menu, I've got a few things set to ultra, which is, for a game that's in pre-development, it's probably a little bit high for the deck, especially for my deck. But yeah, this game has definitely got something going on, and I'm kind of curious to follow this game a little bit more. It's definitely not perfect, but it's got a few things that I like, and Destiny's kind of dead for me at the moment. I don't know about you guys, how you guys feel about Destiny, but the game I go around in circles. Like Destiny 1 I loved up until Taken King, then I fell off, and then I came back for Destiny 2, and then I fell off, and then I came back for Witch Queen, and then I fell off. So I go around in circles with Destiny, and this here feels like Destiny with Warframe mixed in, and that's not a bad thing in my book. That's pretty cool. As you can see, I literally did the tutorial, and then I was like, okay, now we'll get some gameplay footage for you guys and see what you guys think of this game. It's definitely got a lot going on. I only barely scratched the surface. I put maybe 3 hours into this, not a lot of time. You can see it's chugging a wee bit here. Again though, like I say, when we get to full release, it probably have better performance, and me tuning things way too high, using the Intel
I need your help.
upscaling is also heavier than using FSR, but man, I find FSR ugly, and you'll see it later in this video. I run the FSR and I'm just not impressed by it. And for the new RoboCop, it's the same thing. It's I just don't like FSR. It's just ugly. I'm hoping FSR 3 changes my mind a little bit, especially with the frame performance increases that it's supposed to give. So, but at the moment, Intel definitely is doing work in terms of upscaling, in my personal opinion. This looks pretty good. Looking back at this footage, I'm surprised how good it looks. It's 20 frames a second here, and who has almost turned into Frizzle McGizzle. but it's not like awful, right? But in terms of this game, like if you don't know anything about it, it's got lots of class. Like I think there's 10 at launch, and they've all got their own abilities and bits and bobs, and you go around and you fight monsters in the open world, and then you've got missions and that. It's very Destiny-esque with warframes, which I'm kind of into, which I didn't expect. I honestly thought I was gonna hate every second of it, but honestly, it's not too bad. I find the outfits a little generic. Like, I think that's a Korean thing with the way they do armors and that. Like, if I was a kid, I'd probably like it more. But now that I'm getting older, I actually don't like the ultra.
Should we get down to it? As you
fancy
already know, several
armor,
small
like it
enemy
looks
units have recently
silly to
infiltrated
me.
various parts of
I guess
Kingston.
it's hard to relate to a
The
person
area
when they're
of the
all like
destruction is
white
where
and
their strength
metal.
is
I'm like,
weakest. We've already
doesn't
set up
mean
operation
anything.
terminals in areas there that
As you can
need
see
your
here, I'm
attention.
just fiddling
You
around
can
for
go
you
ahead and
guys,
complete all
like trying out
operations
different
at the junction.
settings and
Don't worry if you see someone else in
pushing
command.
things
I'll
up
let you
and
know if
changing
there's
things to
anything you need to know.
mediums and seeing what
Captain
kind of
Jeremy
frame
tends to
rates
be
we
very
can get.
strict about confidential information.
Yeah.
Oh,
as you can see, that's
I know
pretty
you haven't been able
choppy.
to get any proper rest for a while. So please,
Whoa.
take care of yourself.
I mean, you wouldn't want to play it like... Well, as you can see, I play it for the next half an hour like this. So I'm going to upload this whole, my whole footage, about half an hour gameplay. I may not do commentary for the whole 30 minutes, but it'll give you guys an idea of what it's like on Steam Deck if you missed out on the open beta, and it just gives you guys a look. But, it's definitely got potential, this game, and it depends on content it launch, right? If they've got enough there to bring something new to the table, then awesome. And free to play always helps to, bringing more players in. We will see though. In terms of the game itself, they've got a little bit going on here, you've got customization, the equipment. There's quite a lot in the way of equipment here. You have things like, you have tiers, common, rare, ultimate, transcendent, which of course I never came into. And then you have your weapons, which have all sorts of random stuff going. So you got your normal DPS and, ammo types and stuff. But then you have, on top of that, prayer types, and I honestly didn't quite understand everything that was going on in the unique stuff. And then you can upgrade the stages of weapons as well. They do have a lot going on in terms of customization, which will get monetized, unfortunately. I have a feeling with Korean being Nixus, but I mean, there's always hope that they don't go down that route. But the base game is kind of fun. I started off with the Ice Lady. I thought she was kind of cool. But there's a ton of characters here. We've got, I think I am playing Vanessa. I think that's her name. And then you've got things like Ajax and Bunny. I think I saw a lot of people playing Bunny. Balabay. Yeah, they've got something named Kyle's kind of cool. And then you've got ultimate characters, Ultimate Vanessa and Ultimate Elip. I don't know what those are. I think they're just different, must be different outfits to go along with it. I'm not 100% on that. I think the beta went pretty well though. I think they had a few people in there, which is kind of cool. And it was cross-play too, which also means, you had a lot of players mulling around doing stuff. But I'll get back to the footage. As you can see, combat is pretty straightforward here. You just run around with your gun, you got abilities, you got a grappling hook, you got a melee. It's really cool. Honestly, it's really cool. You can see her hair here is just absolutely being destroyed by the low internal resolution being pushed to 800p. It's pretty bad. And the frame rate's, I don't know whether the frame rate, it's got a frame rate limiter in game, but as you can see, it jumps past 30 quite regularly. Which doesn't help with fluidity, but I'm not Digital Foundry. Like, I like watching Digital Foundry videos and, you know, performance and this and that, but I'm sure I'm not the only one here, but I can play things a little bit rough. Like, it really doesn't bother me that much. I mean, if it was running at 20 the whole time, then yeah, sure, it probably would not be very enjoyable, but I'm honestly like playing this without, you know, like I'm not worried, like I'm just playing the game, like I'm having fun. And I'd love to know what you guys, are you guys the same, or are you like, it's got to be 60 or it's got to be a locked 30, no dips, or can you afford to have a few in there? If you turn the frame rate counter off, I don't really know. Like, you'll know when it's getting real choppy, but generally speaking, like, it's like, it's fine. You can see here I fucking around with weapons. Then you got, see what I mean? You've got different colours. Like, you got common, which is yellow, white. You got blue, which is special, I think. You've got purple and orange types as well. And you can only hold so much ammo. I think the only one that doesn't run out of ammo is white. I could be wrong there. They could all run out. I can't remember now. But ammo drops pretty regularly without too many issues. Not that I could find anyway. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to use. I'm like, I don't know why I'm terrible. I think I think later on I changed my sort by new to sort by DPS, which makes way more sense in terms of looking for the highest damage output weapons instead of like having to scroll through them.
We need to secure a route to advance to the large building on the hill. Watch out.
And then I'm like, what's in here? And then yeah, so you got special rounds, impact rounds, and high power rounds. And then yeah, you can put modules in the weapons too. And then you have your external components which add stuff. Yeah, there is a little bit going on here. And then upgrades within those as well. So, and I don't quite understand some of the things on here. I don't know what that does. Sub attack power, stuff like I'm not 100% sure what that does. But let's get back to some gameplay here. The open world, like I saw, who was it? It was Force Gaming said the open world was dead. I feel like I understand what he's getting at, but at the same time, I don't really care. Does that make sense too? It's like, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's still quite pretty to run around. The enemies are a little bit brain dead, as you can see. The ships are very cool design, and then I think there's a feel, I'm like, oh my god, this guy just like ran at me like a motherfucker. But I think this is all pretty cool stuff. I was like, I don't know. Ah! Look out! Look out! Yeah, so this is a little bit different to my normal how-to videos, but I just wanted to make this because I'm I actually enjoyed playing this for the few hours that I did near the end of the beta. I didn't jump in day one. I had time up my sleeve and I was like, fuck it, let's give it a go. And I really enjoyed it, so I just thought I'd show you a little bit of First Descendant on Steam Deck and get your first impressions. And like I say, I'll let this whole video run. I don't expect you to watch the whole 30 minutes of me without any kind of commentary or, you know, talking, but you might want that too. So if you're sick of me talking, you can always fast forward to me not talking and just watch some First Descendant Steam Deck gameplay. It is, yeah, like I say, it's chugging a wee bit here, 25, 24. Again, I am recording this and I've got the settings probably a wee bit high for what I want here.
Many things will change in the future.
You know, looking back, it definitely looks better than I thought it did at the time. I think it looks actually quite good for what the Steam Deck's putting out. I'm sure the ROG Ally is doing much better work here. And I've got no abilities unlocked either, which doesn't make it very fun. Oh my god, I'm missing terribly here. Oh my lord. Can I hit this guy or nope? There we go. I was gonna say, mate, you've got one job. Show video games off to people and you can't even do that. But yeah, this was a pretty chill video, and I just wanted to show you some First Descendant. Again, you've probably already seen it, but I just wanted to bring it to you anyway. Alright guys, have a great day, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
I know this is sudden, but the alert system near the Allied power facility has been activated. You'll need to go there and see what's happened. The Volga's troops have infiltrated the facility. We need to stop them. We must find and eliminate the Volga's people. If they lose their captain, they should retreat.
I'm loading.
Get reprimanded again. Still, I'm relieved. Thank you.
feel a chill?
You've already completed all operations at the destruction. That's great. Follow me, and I'll explain the next operation. According to our intel, there is confidential data to be found near the destroyed theater. But in order to get there, we have to defeat the Vulgus. It looks like this will be the pattern from now on. Defeat the Vulgus in one zone, then move on to the next zone, and do the same. We need you to clear the Vulgus of all operations. Do our jobs. Good luck out there. You need to complete all operations in the destroyed theater.
All quiet.
The bogus set up generators in the middle of the road. We can provide additional firepower support, but they still need to be destroyed. Of course, the generator is heavily armored. We can use the enemy's bombs against them. bombs is crucial. The last generator. I'm sure the Walters would have never imagined we'd use their weapons. Enemy reinforcements. The powerful unit's home. We need to deal with that first. Nice. No firepower. We're still able to take care of them.